How are y'all doing today? It's Trenius, and you're tuned into the infamous Living Room Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. As you already know, RIM team members, we are on the maximum focus challenge for this month. This month is closing out pretty fast. The 31st will be here before you know it. So make sure that you're just charged up and you're just using maximum focus to focus on the things that you want to come to pass. To focus on the things that you want to come to reality. Because by the time we hit August, we're going to move into another challenge. So you should already have adopted the notion that you have focus and you know how to focus anytime you want on anything that you want in order to bring that and manifest that into your reality. Okay, so that's what we're hoping to do here on the infamous Living Room Network for the month of July. With that being said, let's get right down into it, guys. 3 keys to success, Miami style. Yeah, what are the 3 keys to success, Miami style? You might say, why did you name it Miami style, Trenius? Well, you know what? I went to Miami for the first time this year, and I fell in love with it. I literally fell in love with Miami Beach, South Beach, Miami, Florida. I did. I fell in love with it. Like, I can still see the atmosphere right now of Miami, and I'm not even there. I can still smell the ocean. I can still feel the penetrating heat that was hot, but it felt so crisp and so good. I actually got a tan down there. I really never had a tan before, but I got a tan down there, and I was just like, man, just to see myself at a different color, a different pigmentation, just made me just excited. Like, wow, I can get blacker. Dang, I didn't know I could do that, but I'm already black. But anyway, so yeah, I mean, I loved it, man. I loved the downtown part of Miami. It was just so hustle and bustle, just a lot of people, a lot of activity going on. It's a lot of energy down there, guys. And me personally, I'm a guy who's really into energy. I like a lot of energy. I like a lot of people. I like to be in environments where there are lots of people. I like to be seen and stuff like that. So that's why Miami would be a great place for you to go if you want to just, get out there and just associate, network, party, club, have a great time at a nice, clean, clear water beach with white sand, man. It was just a beautiful place, and I'm definitely going back down there very, very soon. Okay, so 3 keys to success, Miami style. Most people in Miami Beach that I noticed down there were very successful. I mean, it's like 1 out of every 5 person. They just, you can sense when somebody's doing something great with their life. So I would say they're successful. I'm not talking about being a celebrity, being famous, or anything like that. No, I'm just saying somebody who keeps their self up. Like, if you keep yourself up all the time, you always look good. You always keep your hair done. You always keep your hair cut. You always dress nice. You always smell nice. You're always smiling. You're a successful person. You're a successful person. And there are always ways to improve your success rate, because sometimes life gets us down. Sometimes the lower consciousness of who we are as individuals kind of makes us feel bad about stuff that we did, an hour ago or a day before. Sometimes it's hard for us to control our own thoughts, and for you to control, like, you thinking about some stuff that is negative and it was bad, and you thinking negative thoughts in your head on a constant basis, but you have to topple it with positive thoughts. You have to, like, calm yourself down with all the positive thoughts. And this is not easy. So what I want to do is help you to improve how much you will be successful every day, because we know that life is a process where it, like, goes up and down. It's like a roller coaster. But I'm gonna improve your success rate by 1,000 right now. After this video, you will be highly developed and inclined to be more successful than you were before you started watching this video. First things first, guys, a psychologist told me, a very close friend of mine told me, that number 1 key in order to be successful every single day in your life, in all that you do, is, can you guess? I'm gonna let you guess. I don't think I heard an answer. Maybe somebody got it. Okay, it is consistency. Consistency. As fast as I'm saying the word consistency, that's the same rate that you must multiply your production. Whatever you do, whatever it is that you want to be, if you have not yet found a purpose, if you're trying to come up with something to do, you have to continue to look more and more and more and more and more. If you open this magazine and you ain't find what you was wanting to do, open the next one. If today was a failure and you were looking for a job, get off your butt in the morning first thing and go do it again. Consistency. Consistency is number one key to success of the 3 keys. Consistency. The more consistent you are, the more you heighten your chances for opportunity and luck to actually strike, for you to actually win. LeBron James doesn't win all the games. Michael Jordan never won all the games. Steph Curry, they didn't win no championship last year. But they came back again because they consistent. And they won this year. Golden State Warriors, they won this year, 2017. So when you fall down, you have to be able to get back up. And that's life, guys. I know sometimes we get in a moment where we be like, yo, this is killing me. Like, oh my God, like I can't do it anymore. Consistency. You can't even think like that if you want to be successful. You can't even ponder in the hate. You can't even ponder in people being jealous about you. You can't even ponder in people hating on you because you do good things and you want to be successful. You can't even ponder in, people staring you up and down and stuff like that while you're out in public. You gotta just keep making it happen. You gotta just keep smiling. Like you gotta just keep showing people, you know what? I don't care about what y'all say. I'm doing me. I'm doing me. Focus. Maximum focus challenge. The next key, Miami style, is discipline. Discipline. You have to be disciplined in order to be successful. Why do you think when people enter into the military, that's the first thing they teach them how to be? They teach them how to be disciplined. They teach these people coming out of society how to be disciplined, how to listen to orders, how to do what somebody tells you to do so that you can learn. Discipline. It takes discipline for you as a RIM team member to actually come and listen to these videos every day. That's a key to success. Your very own discipline for watching me, the universe speaking through me, telling you what you need to know, is discipline for you. I got people who I actually watch too all the time that I'm subscribed to, that I talk to as mentors, and it's discipline because you have to be able to submit yourself to that person. And that's mostly what you have to do in life. Like if you want to be successful, you got to be able to discipline yourself to do the right thing at the right time. Like you can't stay out late if you know you have to go to work early in the morning. You can't overdrink when you know this is your limit. You know what I mean? You can't do this when you know that you can't do it. So you have to be able to shut your ego down to be able to say, nah, that's not me. If somebody offers you a cigarette, you don't smoke cigarettes, you got to be able to say, nah, I'm good. Come on, man. You want it? Come on, man. Just one time. You ain't got no job and you ain't got shit to do. So I'm going to get you high today. You got to be able to, like Craig kind of gave into it, but you can't be like Craig off Friday. You got to just be like, you know what? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Discipline. Consistency. You have to discipline yourself in order to be successful. The third key to all success. After these 3 keys, guys, I guarantee you everything that you do, you will be successful. If you just do this all the time. Consistency, discipline. Can you guess what the last one is before we close out? It was one of my hardest ones to understand. Now I finally understand it. But it is patience. Patience. Patience is the third key to success. Miami style, guys. You have to have patience in everything that you want to acquire in this life. Like, you really have to just be poised and very, knowing that everything that you set out to do will come to pass without you forcing it. Now, here's the difference. Now, you can have great consistency, in whatever it is that you want to do, whether it's, going after the guy that you seek, whether that's making sure that your marriage is stable at all times, whether that's, going to work and working your hardest, getting things done, making the money for your husband and his household and the kids and stuff like that. You can do all those great things, that's consistent, but things tend to change when you start forcing stuff to happen. And I know you know this because I know this too. People always told me, Tren, stop forcing it. Just sit back and be patient. Your success will come. And so that's what I did. And when you're more patient, it helps. It shows a sign of confidence. Like when you're quiet and people are talking junk, it shows a sign of confidence. When you are able to stop talking junk back to the person that's arguing with you and be silent and just relaxed and poised, it shows an air of confidence. So all this ties into patience, because what they want you to do is talk and get upset and get outraged. But patience allows you to just sit back and just know that everything happens at divine timing. Divine powers are working for us. Why? All you have to do is just be doing the right thing. And divine powers always work for you. Because the universe is made from divine powers. That's why no asteroid don't hit the earth and blow us all up, because divine patterns of how the solar system is structured, and the layers outside of the earth's core, from outside the earth's core, don't allow those rays from the sun to burn us up, because there are layer upon layer that keeps that from happening. So it's the same thing here on a physical level with us humans. There's always a divine order in how things happen, and so if you are more trusting in that divine order, you can be more patient, because this divine power is always working for you at all times. It took me a while to learn how to be patient. Very long time to learn how to be patient, man. It took me a very long time to really trust in the divine powers. It took me a very long time to trust and believe that God has everything under control, because I was always the guy, I felt like I deserved a lot, and you might feel like that too. Like, you probably feel like, what they owe you, that you gonna get them back. You feel probably a sense of revenge, all that, because the pain is just so unbearable that it just makes you just want to go force everything, but you can't force it. You got to be comfortable at the same time while you're having all this consistency and this discipline. Okay, so that's what brings in patience. Again, guys, I'm Trenius Henderson. You're tuning into the infamous Living Room Network. Please, guys, we got to work together as a team, as a unit. Please make sure you're sharing these videos, guys. I have over 400 something videos. Make sure you share one to a close friend of yours, or if you have like a Twitter or Facebook, make sure you tag some of these people, so that they can understand what we're doing here on the infamous Living Room Network as like-minded individuals trying to make ourselves better, other people's lives better, and the world a better place. So stay tuned, guys. I'm going to upload another video here in the next hour or so. In the meantime, I'll see you real soon. Peace.